Welcome back to another devlog video. The latest devlog videos has been old information that you probably already watched or you know about, but this is the latest devlog which I'm going to give to you in this video. This was just released 3 days ago, so it's fresh information. So we begin with art assets. Nelson revealed that like the first real house asset for the game. But when watching these screenshots, please take in mind that this is still in work in progress and things could potentially change or be removed from the game or from the beta release. But this house is one of the first art assets from the game that we get to see. This house that was uploaded has a much higher detail level and gives Unturned more of the good looking houses, like the good looking feeling, you know. Basically the houses now has windows and doors, and I assume that the windows are breakable so you can shoot through them, or at least I really hope. But yeah, so Nelson says that his goal is to increase the level of detail, but he still wants the art style of the game. Do you think that this will still feel like Unturned? Please leave a comment in the description. And yeah, he also wants to improve performance, which I mean, I assume that 4.0 is gonna be more demanding considering the better graphics, but maybe it's more optimized than 3.0. I don't really know. We don't really have any information for that yet, but I'll be sure to report it if I get any information. So with this devlog, we are a lot closer to the beta state of 4.0. In order to play the beta for Unturned 4.0, we will have to download a separate Steam game into our library. This will not be the same as like the 3.0. It will not be a beta version for 3.0. It will be a new Steam game. So for the modders, he is now creating a full documentation for modding in the Epic launcher. And yeah, you can't mod in Unity anymore because this is an Unreal Engine powered game. And I will probably make a modding tutorial because I really feel like getting into modded 4.0. With the new modding engine, Nelson also says that there is much more stuff that can be possible with modding, like for example making custom game mods, which is really interesting. He's also done some bug fixes, but I'm not gonna go more into that because I don't really have any information and time. So yeah, being honest, I won't talk about this part, but being honest, I don't really know if it's a good idea to release the beta so early on and fully develop the game during the beta. Like Ark Survival Evolved is a prime example on when developers released a game that only have been in development for a few months, and like it was buggy and just not really worked out that great. So yeah, hopefully it's not game-breaking bugs. So yeah, but I mean, I'm just afraid that 4.0 may die because of this, but we don't know for sure. Maybe it's not buggy at all. We'll see. So now we get to the more interesting part of the devlog. In this part, Nelson tells us that the new backpacks or rucksacks will be added. They can basically display guns that you're having in the backpack, or smaller things like ammo magazines will be displayed. If you look on the backpack, you'll see ammo magazines if you have that in your inventory, or like a bedroll on top of the rucksack if you have that in your inventory. So it's really interesting, these things, and I hope, yeah. He also gives us a sneak peek on the stats screen in the inventory. Well, like now there will be stats for each weapons that you can see. Like for example, if you're adding a new attachment like a silencer to the weapon, the stats will change. It will maybe increase the accuracy for the weapon, and you will also see this on the stats thing. Well, and of course the weapons has stats as well, like you can see the stats for each weapons, which is really interesting. And with the new stat system will also apply to other items, like for example when having sneakers on your character that may help you run faster, basically like increase the movement speed to, let's say, 110% instead of the normal 100%. You can do a lot with this stats, and servers can also, or plugins can also change stats. So it's interesting stuff for the modding community, I think. because there is lots of possibilities right now. And yeah, well, that was all for this Unturned Devlog video. As I said before, now we are a lot closer to the beta release for 4.0. I would maybe hope within a month, I'd say, it should be available, but I don't know for sure. But it sounds like it's getting closer. But I will be sure to give you the latest news if there is a new devlog coming. So if a new devlog comes out, I'll be sure to report it and upload it on this YouTube channel. So if you want to stay updated, please subscribe to this channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.